Hi, you guys. Happy Wednesday. It is 4/9. I cannot believe it. And we just got done with hail. They said rain. It's 41 degrees, and we got hail. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, welcome, welcome. Hopefully, you're having nicer weather having here. Whoop. There we go. Let me go ahead and mute that other one. Too funny. I always forget to mute the other one. So, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing really well. I am exhausted. I got like zero sleep this weekend. And yesterday I laid down. I had a bunch of cleaning to do and stuff like that. And so I tried to lay down like an hour before I had to get my husband. And I was like, I can't go to sleep. I was afraid that I wouldn't wake up in time to go get him. So I'm tired. So we're going to see how today goes. I have some costume jewelry. And I have sterling, of course, and gemstones. I did get a request to bring some of the larger bees. So if I see that person pop in, I can bring the larger bees. I love this. Let's see if we can get it. That's why I don't like going camera up. There we go. So that is gorgeous. So I do have some of the bees. I have the rings. I have some little teeny tiny dainty pendants, the little bee butts as we call them. They're the little Baltic amber bees. So I do have this. Today I'm wearing Tinkerbell because why not, right? It's actually a little warm in here. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Make sure you come in and say hello. Let me get the comments there. There we go. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in. So yeah, I am just totally exhausted. So I don't know. And of course, I could take something to sleep at night, but I don't because I'm afraid that if it knocks me out, then I won't get up if I hear him get up. So I have to make sure that I have my wits about me. So, but otherwise, I'd take a night pill, baby. All right. So we've got the amber bees that someone asked me to bring back. I have a couple trays of items that we didn't get a chance to show Friday. Yeah, I had to remember Friday. I told you I'm exhausted. I do have some of the 16-inch Torques still on back order for the 18-inch. I might have one 17-inch in there. I'm not sure. My trays are right down there. I can always take a peek and see. Hey, Marlene, welcome in. I do have some of the other sets. We did show that Caribbean blue, so I still have that Caribbean quartz set available. Let me move that over here. But there are some things I didn't get a chance to show you. If you guys are looking for sterling silver chains, I have this really pretty one. It's like a woven, I don't know what to call it. It's cool. So it's a woven link, and then I have some heavy duty ones. These are thick. This one is 36 inches, and it's a twisted omega, or not omega, twisted, I'll think of it. Like I said, I'm tired. And then I do have a Figaro chain that's 31.4 grams. It's 20 inches. So it's a heavy one, good for men or women. I have some lapis. We've got amethyst, of course. I do have lots of opal sets. And then some costumes. So welcome, welcome. So did you guys see that UPS's system was down yesterday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, Eastern time? Their system had gone down. Luckily, your items were all, if anyone's went UPS, they were picked up on Monday. And so at least I know they were picked up. You need a chain? Do I have 20-inch? What kind of, are you looking for a regular length? Yeah, I do have, I'm looking for my book. It's down here. Let's see. Chains. Chains. Okay. So I have those big 13-inch containers that I slide in and out, and I always move them around. Hi, HC. I'm just going over here to get a chain. All right. Chains. Here we go. All right. Well, I have Torques. I have Omegas in that one. One more scoot over here. Now I have to figure out where I move the other chains to. I do have that book of chain, so I will look. It's not pulled. But no, I have 16-inch Torques. I have 18-inch Omegas. Where is my book? That's a good question. She's back. All right. I'm going to put down, put the camera down for a second. You guys can look at Sack Monkey real quick. I need to find that little booklet of chains. They're here. Just got to find them, right? It's amazing how you move stuff. And then you figure out, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, I knew they were here. All right. It was under my, hey, Darlene, welcome in. I have my book of chains. Book of chains. I was like, where is it? It was under the native pieces, under the Zuni and pieces. So I have sterling silver chains. I have 30-inch. And I have those in multiple designs. I have, more 30 inches. I tried to get a bunch of different sizes. I have some 26s in box chains. 24-inch in the bead, because the bead one is really nice. The new, are you talking about the Torques or the vintage pieces? I can show you. I've got 24 inches in snake and box. We're getting down to what you were looking for, a 20-inch, right? I can look and see if I still have the drum. I might. It's right over there if I have it. I have some 22-inch. Oh, you got them. Oh, yay. Yeah, they are gorgeous. And I have plenty of 20 inches. So just letting me know, Melanie. I have the book of chains. Just wanted to see. And the other chain, I had that 20-inch Figaro. That's the one that's 31 grams. So I can show you. This is heavy. It's thick. That's right. I'm just looking. The drum pendant. I will look at that. Hey, Carol. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Let me go back up and say hello. So first in was Melanie. Hi, Marlene. Hi, HC. Welcome in. Hey, 1776. What's up? Hi, Carol. Oh, my gosh. Darlene, nice to see you. Okay, and Melanie. All right, let me go ahead and put the settings down. Oh, I am so tired, you guys. I seriously don't know how I'm functioning. This is the Figaro. This is big. This is heavy. It is vintage. It's 20 inches. It's 31.4 grams. So this is heavy. Let me get that up here. It is gorgeous. So it's super thick. I love you too. So this one is 20 inches. It's 31.4 grams. And I can do some chains first. That's not a problem. This one would be a starting bid of 48. That's 31.4 grams. Hi, Aisha. Welcome in. I know. I love Figaro. You know I had to do it right. Super heavy. This is thick. This is a good dude piece, too. Hey, dude. That's copyrighted. So I'm doing that one at a starting bid of 48. Originally, I had it at 85. So that is almost 50% off. Then I can show you the 36-inch. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. But I'll have it up here. If somebody sees it or thinks about it, let me know. All right. Oh, man. YouTube or StreamYard decided to put something in between our comments and your comments. It's the weirdest thing. I don't like it. It's so weird. Okay. This is gorgeous. Let me bring this up to you. Definitely needs a cleanup. It's 36 inches long. And let me get, where's my scale? Here it is. All right. The scale. I don't remember what this one is. Okay, let's make sure that tear is at 0. So this one is 37.9 grams. And this one would be a starting bid of 50. And it's 36 inches. So 36 inches. That one was and I said it was 37.8 grams. And we're starting that at 50. So yeah, I can show these, and then I'll show you that 20-incher. That might be the one you were talking about. Like I said, you guys, I am like slow today. I'm hurting. But I can't sleep because I'll be afraid I won't wake up in time. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. Like I said, I'll have these up here. These are the ones I had pulled to show you guys Friday, but we ran out of time. Okay, this next one is gorgeous. This is Italian. It's 20. Oh, HC, you want that? Oh, wait, 48. Yep, she wants the first one. The Figaro. And we were doing a starting bid, but I don't see anybody else in for it. So we will go ahead and mark that as going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And so, congratulations, Figaro. You got it. Oh, you're at work. What? You're welcome. That's okay. All right. So this one, you are good. So this is 20 inches. This is the one I think, Melanie, maybe you were talking about. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It has super sparkle. So see how it's like woven in and out? I don't even know what to call it. But it is absolutely stunning. So that's all sterling silver slices. It's so sparkly. And it's 20 inches. This one's 8.9 grams. And this one was a starting bid of 38, if I can get the numbers to work. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I just like, so sparkly, I know, isn't it? Okay, we got Marlene in at 38. Excuse me, gosh. So yeah, I used my old Starbucks cup to keep my coffee warm because in the mug, and I'm drinking old fashioned. It's so good. If you guys, oh my gosh, it's by Door County. I get it from Tracy Cakes. So I made a pot of that this morning. That's what I am drinking. All right. If there is no other interest, we will go ahead and count it down. It's gorgeous. Sure. I'm here. I'm just looking to see if I still have the drum because I am not sure we still have it, but we will look. All right. Okay, bye, HC. Thank you. You just need a simple 18-inch. Okay. And I wrote the note down. Drum for HC. Drum for HC. Yeah, I seriously don't know if I still have it or not. Okay. Going once, going twice. Fair warning and sold. Congratulations. Okay, plain chain. 18 or 20 inch. Yes. I have tons of 18 or 20 inches. So just depends what you'd like. Okay, so we have got, I'll put them down. So we've got 18 inch, we got twisted. Nope, we sold out of the twisted. We've got the cube chain, which is very dainty. We have, let me grab this one out. We have a Figaro. If you're looking for something with texture, like this is a baby Figaro. You can see it right there. It's just like that one, but that one's an 18 inch. Yeah, I can show that to you. It just depends what, you know, if you're looking for something smooth, if you're looking for a texture. So the Figaro or Figaro. Let me show you what it would look like. So it just depends if you want, you know, that's the Figaro. I have to keep the containers close by. All right. 18 inch, I have a more dainty chain. Let me show you. Oh, shoot. Hey, at least I didn't swear. It was close, you guys. I almost had a potty mouth. And then there's, come on. Come on, baby. There we go. More dainty, like wheat chain. So you can see the difference. And these are both 18 inches. I just dropped all of them. Ah. All right. Okay, so other 18 inch or 20 inch. Okay, we have snake chain. You know what that looks like. I'll pull one out. So, like I said, it just depends what you're wanting it for, too. Okay, so then there's the like popcorn chain, which is my favorite. That's the popcorn chain, and that is an 18 inch. When they're in the orange packets, they're 18 inch. I got smart and color coded. And then in the 20 inches, I have Figaro. I have in the 20 inch this one. So you let me know what you're looking for exactly. And then I have up to 30 inch. So yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so we've got the 18 inch Figaro. I'll bring that one up. So this is the 18 inch Figaro. And that one is a buy it now of 26. And I probably spelled that wrong because, you know, that's how I go. That's just how I am. So that just depends on the Figaro. All right, and then I have the 18-inch. I'll just type it in. 18-inch. A box or a Rolo? Box in 18 or 20? I do have a box chain in an 18. That is a box chain in an 18. Okay, in the 18-inch. Yes, I've got. Yep, I have a box chain. No Rolo, but I do have a box chain. So 18-inch, let me put that in. 18-inch box. That one is 24. Oh, I put 34. It's not 34, it's 24. 24, sorry. 18-inch box. Let me put it that way. There we go. So $24, 18-inch. Oh my gosh, I need sleep. So let's get rid of that one. There we go. It should be off on your guys' end. Yep, so that's the 24-inch. Okay, you want the Figaro? You got it. Okay. Hi, Lily. Okay, you want the Figaro, 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 Figaro. All right, you got it. You're welcome. Okay, I'll put that note in there. Yeah, I like that one because it's nice and dainty. It's not, you know, it's you can see you got it on, but it's not one of those that. Yeah. Okay, you got it. All right. Oh no, it's not a problem. They're here. It's just I am just so tired that I can't function. All right. It's a me. It's not a you. All right. No worries, no worries. I always have chains. Box chain bracelets. No. I do not have any bracelets left that we sold those out and I have not been able to get any yet. All right, not in bracelets. Definitely not. Okay. I have snake chains and all those up to 30 inches. So it just depends what you're looking for. All right. So we're going to do a clearance. You guys have seen this before. This is the sun pendant. And it's on a really, let me get this off of here. Hold on. Okay. So with this pendant, we're going to do just the pendant. Oh, I missed. Ooh. Oh, it was a while ago. Yeah, it's been a while. So I have the sun pendant. Now the sun is a little sharp. So you might need to carefully unsharpen it. All right. It is absolutely a great little piece. It is Mexico. So we're just going to do we'll just do a buy it now on this, and we'll do it at 15. Hey, Sharon, welcome in. Okay, I see Sharon first. All right, so it is yours. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and get that. And it is a little sharp, so a little bit sharp. Whoop! It's like a throwing knife. Throwing star. There you go. It's so cool. You got it. Yeah, we've had that one around for a while, so she needed a good home. Let me find a little bag. All right. So we were going to do some of the other stuff that, like I said, I have anywhere up to 30-inch chains, and it just depends what style you're looking for. And they could be box or snake, from anywhere from 16 inches up to 30-inch chains. Okay. So it is spring. It is spring. We had hail, you guys. For those that came in later, we had hail today. It's Chicago weather. What are you going to do, right? So this is an absolutely gorgeous piece. I do have matching earrings and a matching ring. This was one of the sets I pulled out the other day. I want you guys to be able to see. Let's find Boba. Here he is. Here's Boba. Boba says hi. Okay. So these are gorgeous. These are Mexican opals, orange. I love it. This is 14 karat gold vermeil. So we have that with a chain. It's an 18-inch chain. We have earrings. Let me show these up a little closer. Absolutely gorgeous. Love these. These are just so pretty. If you love orange and blue together, you can't lose. And then, and of course, we'll do them separate because not everybody likes to buy matchy-matchy. Then I have the ring, and the ring is a size 8. All right, size 8. Size 8. That's so funny. And originally we were doing these at 48 choice. We're going to do them for $42 choice. Buy it now. And these are Mexican orange opals, vermeil. They're gorgeous. Let's get a quarter here. So you have your choice between the earrings, the size 8, and then that necklace. What beautiful color. Oh, let's see if we can bring this up a little bit. I'm going to move those over. So you can see that beautiful opal. You can really see it right here. The light's hitting it perfect. Ooh. That is a size 8. Let me show it to you on the finger. So really pretty, just different. And that's what I look for when I'm looking for sets. And they don't have to be sets, but I do like to buy them in a set if I can. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. Got white gold vermeil. All right, and that necklace does come with the chain. Go ahead and put that off to the side. All right, let's do, okay, this I made into a set. It did not come as a set, but you guys remember this necklace. So I can sell this as a set because it's just so perfect. Garnet gemstone necklace. And I'm going to put one up here, and then I'll hold the other one. Then we've got the garnet and amber. It's so pretty. You guys have seen these before. And I said, oh my gosh, they're perfect. They're both faceted. So I figure let's do it as a set. So this would be a buy it now of $55. So I usually do these for $20, and I usually do these for $56. So it's like buying the earrings and getting the necklace. And they are sterling silver. And of course I can clean that up. There's a little patina. So that is faceted garnet with amber. These are stunning. And then you guys know these necklaces, which I do have some of these. I just haven't pulled them in a while. So I thought, okay, those look so pretty together. Oh. that a second. All right. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. But I figured they'd be cuter together as a set. That way you just pop on the necklace and the earrings. You're ready to go. All right. This we're going to do separate. Okay. So this is 14 karat gold vermeil over sterling. You've got malachite. So this is a bracelet. And then I've also got the necklace. So there is your beautiful malachite. So I love that. And we can do these separate if you want. We can just do a buy it now choice on these. We can do them for 24 choice. So that is a lot of malachite. And the measurements, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm sniffling so much. It's just so, oh. They did a controlled burn, and I live right down the street from the park. So they did a controlled burn down there. So who knows what particulates are in the air. Okay, so this can go up to almost 9 inches. So you see it's adjustable. And then your chain is at 16, 17, 18. So 18-inch malachite. And then let me show you the bracelet. This is so pretty. It brings you luck. All right. Give that a second. I like to give you guys options. That's why I kind of put these together as pairs. All right. Hey, Special K, welcome in. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the malachite. But that is so beautiful. That malachite is just spectacular. Okay. So this next one is perfect for spring and summer. Get that put in there. Let me write in pass. Okay. We're going to do these as a choice. And these are going to be a buy it now choice of 48. And you'll see why. All right. So we've got the earrings. They're so precious. Let's move you guys down. Squeak. These are precious. All right. So let me show you the earrings first. So you have 14 karat white gold vermeil. You have got garnet. Then you have the citrine. Then you have the blue topaz. Then you have the amethyst. And you have pearl. And then those are CZs up there. So we have got the earrings or the necklace, which does come on an 18-inch chain. So buy it now choice of 48. So you're getting white gold vermeil. There are your beautiful stones. So this is just fun. This can be worn pretty much every season. I mean, I'm crazy. I would wear those in winter, but you know, I wear Birkenstocks in the winter, in the house, of course. So we'll just give that a few seconds. They are absolutely beautiful. So you get the pearls and the stones. Squeak, squeak. Okay, we will go ahead and pass on those. All right, let's do some rings. All right, rings, ring. All right, let's do, oh, this is so pretty. This is a size, I love this one. All right, and I will be having a tanzanite ring coming up I have to pull it. It was a non-payment ring, and it's so beautiful. So I will be bringing that one up next week. So, okay, this is a size 9. And don't forget, I have Brady Bunch phone cords. Size 9. And it is blue sapphire and white topaz. So that is blue sapphire and white topaz. I'll show it to you on the finger. Size 9. And this one would be a starting bid of 38. It's so pretty. Sapphire. Oh, let me highlight that. I'm sorry. So blue, sapphire, and then you have white topaz in between. So this is a nice stacker ring as well. And I like this one. It's pretty, it's colorful, and it's sapphire. You can't go wrong. Let me go ahead and put that on a ring holder. All right, blue sapphire. So yeah, I was looking through the other Torques. It looks like they're all 16-inch. And then I have a V-neck one, and I can show that to you guys. I don't show it very often because it's really neat. It's really neat. All right, I'll show it to you next. It's really cool compared to the other ones that we have. All right, let's go ahead and pass on that. All right, so this is the fun Torque, is what I always call it. Besides that one that you guys saw me wearing that one day, this one's mine. It's not for sale, and I need to clean it badly, but that's my fun one. All right, so this Torque is great. It goes up nice. It's really difficult to measure. I'll show you guys on me, so hold on. Let me get you guys afraid for a second here. All right. So this is a nice one. If you want, it's so hard to do this when you look. There we go. So if you like a choker, it is a choker on me, but it's comfortable. You can make it bigger, but like if you have like that grasshopper one that I have, you could put here and wear it. This is for a smaller neck, but it is so cool. It is the only one I have. I've had it a long time and never showed it, but it is more of a 15-inch one, and this one is a buy it now. Or no, this one is a starting bid. I have to look at my paperwork, and that's going to be a starting bid of 40. Now let me show you one of the other Torques so you guys get an idea for those, different shape. So this has got that beautiful V, whereas the other ones are rounded like that. So that is for the V-neck one. Yeah, I have 16-inch left, but yes, the other ones are all on back order. Been trying for 8 months to get them, and they are like, oh, sorry. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. We'll just keep on moving, but I do have it. All right, let's do, okay, here's a pretty ring. Problem is I like all the rings. All right. So this is a size 7. You have seen this before. Let me triple check to make sure it's a 7. It is. So this is 14 karat white gold vermeil. It's so pretty. This is aquamarine, which is spectacular. I'm having a hard time getting good quality aquamarine in. And rhodolite garnet. This one was a buy it now of 46. We can do a buy it now of 40 on it. It is a size 7. It's fabulous. Let me show it to you on the finger. Hey, Dee. I know. It's so pretty, isn't it? It is pretty. And that aqua is beautiful. Yeah, it is a pretty, pretty one. So just give that a second. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. We're going to just keep on moseying. And welcome in, welcome in. We did show this guy on Friday, I think. It was either that or I showed it on Monday on Lisa's. I'm not positive. So this is a size 7, but it can go up to about a size 7 3/4. Somewhat adjustable. And this one was a buy it now of 36. So this was the little bee with the little bee butt. Someone had asked me to bring it back, so, and it's sitting at a 7 right now. So you've got Baltic Amber Bee, you've got Gold Vermeil wings, and then the honeycomb. This is where it's adjustable. And let me get that up. Let's see. So it's sitting at a 7. I would say maybe an 8.5 before it gets pinchy. You know, you guys would have to, you know, we don't want pinchy things on our fingers. So I told him I would show this again. So cute. Bee butt. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I showed it. There we go. You can go ahead and put pass. All right. Let's do, this one is a size 8 or 9. So this is a Mexican fire opal, tanzanite, and garnet. This one is a size 9. Okay. So size 9. And this one would be a starting bid. We'll start it at 46. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous. So 14 karat gold vermeil, Mexican orange fire opal. You can see some of that green popping through. I'm trying to get that to show for you guys. Green and the yellow. Then you've got a row of rhodonite garnet. And then you have tanzanite as your bigger flower. It is gorgeous. Open that up. I'm trying to get that to show some of that color. And this one is a size 9. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, there we go. There's some of that pretty color popping through. I have to be careful which way there we go. I'll just go slow. And I do have the Brady Bunch foam cords if you need it. But it is gorgeous. All right. We will maybe go on to the next one. It was stuck on my finger there for a second. All right. We will go ahead and pass on that one. All right. Let's do a bracelet. All right. This is gorgeous. Okay, so you've got your safety, you can't see that. You've got your safety chain there. And then this is sterling silver marcasite. It is an Italian chain. It's got onyx, green onyx, carnelian. And this one would be a starting bid of 60. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me show you that. Absolutely beautiful. So your chain is going to hook right there. And I wear a 7, and it is a 7. It is beautiful. I'll kind of lay it like that so you can see it. It is a 7-incher with the safety chain. Hey, Susanna, welcome in. It's nice to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well. I was just telling everyone they did a controlled burn, you know, of the forest preserve area, the weeds and stuff to renew it. Well, I live in between 2 forest preserves, and man, some kind of particulate is in the air. It's killing me. It's killing me. All right, so just give that a second. It's good to see you. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. We're going to just keep moseying. And we will show some, I will show some costumes shortly. All right, these are beautiful. I love these earrings. I just think they're spectacular. If you guys love purple and pink. Okay, so this is 14 karat white gold vermeil. You've got amethyst and a rhodolite garnet. And these are usually a starting bid of 60. We're going to do a starting bid of 50. So gold vermeil, you've got your absolutely gorgeous. You can't not see that purple. It is so fabulous. Amethyst, and then it's got the garnet. Got your safety here. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And then you have your little dangle. A dangle in your jangle. Here it is next to a quarter. So these are not tiny earrings. Let me bring that up so you can see the absolutely gorgeous. A different shape. That's what I was going for. With something a little bit different. Kind of looks like a seahorse, doesn't it? I might be delusional, but you guys know that. All right, we'll give that a few seconds. And again, that is 14 karat white gold vermeil, amethyst, and rhodolite. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. Let's do a little bit of costume. Let me grab my container here. All right. So let's do, this is really cute. You can have this as a pendant or as a necklace. It comes with a chain. It's big. It's big. Isn't it pretty? So you got a unicorn because every girl deserves a unicorn. So it is a necklace or a brooch. It does come with the chain. And this one, we're going to do a starting bid of 10. And as you can see, it's big. It's not tiny. So this would look fabulous on a purse. I love that, especially for the summer. And then the chain does come with it. It comes on or off. So it is a biggin. So 3 inches by 3.5. And again, you get the chain with it that you can take on or off, and it is a brooch. And I know I showed you guys the peacock, so I will not show those. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. All right. Oh, no worries. You can always email me, send me a screenshot, not a problem. So this is by Stella and Dot. I love this necklace. So this is Stella and Dot. And this is going to be a starting bid of 6. All right. So you've got black ribbon and it's clean. And then you've got bronze beading here and black. We'll bring that up to show you. Then it comes down to this really pretty, words are hard. Oh, I'm struggling today, guys. Sorry. There we go. Chevron. And it comes down. This is gorgeous. So there's your beads. It's Stella and Dot. Let me get you a measurement on this one. It is 15 inches, so 30-inch total length. Just give that another second. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that one. I don't know if I showed this to you guys. So this is a vintage necklace. It is glass, and it's so pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. Besides Deb Needs a Vacation. And then it has what I believe are lapis. Let me go ahead and get Mermaid here and take a peek. We've got glass. We have got more glass. Then we have it. I'm just going to call it all glass for now, but this is beautiful. If you love cobalt. Okay. So it's graduated. You got your big one here. And it graduates up. This is vintage. It's gorgeous. This is going to be a starting bid of 14. I'll move you guys down here. This is beautiful. So here are your beads. Aren't they fantastic? These are the ones I thought were lapis. I'm just going to err on glass. And then you've got this bead. They're just beautiful. And you guys want a length? Huh? I'll get you a length. Hold on. And it's got a barrel clasp. This is a pretty one if you love vacation blue. All right. That is almost 11 inches. So that would be about 21 inches. And that is all beautiful glass beaded. Bring that down so you can see it. Absolutely a stunning necklace. Just give me a few seconds. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. Oops, I cannot. I just put pause, like, you know, like the egg dye. All right, let's do this brooch, and then we'll get back to some sterling. This, we're going to just do a buy it now of 8. It's really gorgeous. Bring this up so you can see it. You've got all those mixed colors. It is a brooch or a pendant. We're doing that one. There we go. There we go. So that one would be a buy it now of 8. That is a big brooch. Hey, SMP Biker, how you doing? Welcome in. Gotcha. It's a buy it now, so it is yours. Congrats. I can't talk. I'm tired today. I've been tired for the last week. All right, you got it. Congratulations. What's up? Hey, Sassy Mary. Hold on, you guys. I got to do a little show and tell. All right, hold on. We're going camera up. Sassy Mary, I love you. It's right here. All right, so let me grab it so I can show you guys. I got to get by my bins here. Sassy Mary, she is absolutely going to love this blanket. So this is purple, guys. It's showing up as blue. It's purple and pink. Sassy Mary crocheted this. So it's purple and pink. I will be sending it to my granddaughter in Japan. So, oh, it's so soft, so beautiful. Thank you so much. The camera doesn't like the thing, but it is so gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. She is absolutely going to love it. All right, let's get off of me here. All right. All right, let's do a carnelian bracelet. So this is carnelian chips, and we're going to say howlite chips on that. So carnelian and howlite. I'll get you a measurement. This one would be a starting bit of 8. So you're looking at about 7.5. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So this one would be a starting bit of 8. We've got carnelian, and we're going to call these howlite because it could be turquoise, but if I'm not 100% sure, I will not represent it as. All right. It is a beautiful one. Yes, I do have. I do. I can show them right after that. I have a, is this, I'm looking at a vintage piece here real quick. This one is a vintage Monet M. I love it. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that one. I do. I have plenty of brooches over here. All right, let me show this one real quick. This is a gorgeous vintage Monet. I wear a 7 and it fits me. And we are going to do a starting bid of 8 on this. And it is vintage Monet. It is hinged. So we'll just leave that 8 up there. So it's textured. And it is marked right down there where, you know, where they make it hard for you to see, right down there. So it is a vintage Monet. Love that. I can show you my peacocks since they're already on a board. And then I know I have more down here. Let me just move this container over. Yeah, we like to switch between both and both. So we'll just give that a second. That is vintage Monet. Sorry, there's a big clunky necklace right on top of the thing I needed. I'm trying to carefully move it. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Okay, let me go ahead and show you. I have 5 of the peacocks. We did show these Friday, or yeah, Friday. And these are a buy it no choice of 10. That's what we were doing on these. So let me just show those real quick. I have these guys. So we have the vacation blue, the pink, the lavender, and then they're all sliding because of the angle. Then we have the mixed, and we have the Caribbean blue. So let me get those back over here so you can see them. So these are gorgeous. These are a buy it now of 10. For choice. And then here's that beautiful other one. So figured since I had those on a tray, I'd show those real quick while I get these other ones out. Number one, you got it. Isn't that gorgeous? It is so gorgeous. And they move. Oh, you got it. Congratulations. There we go. We're in good health. You're welcome. Did you see the unicorn? Were you here for the unicorn? I can show it again real quick. He's right here. So I had the unicorn. If you're interested in it, it is a brooch or a necklace. It's big. So if you want this one, we can do that at 10 as well. So I'll just put him there for a second before I put him away. So it's a brooch slash, not your jam. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I don't have that many left. I do have the one shark left. And he's a purpley pink. He's so fun, isn't he? So it is a brooch or a pin. And then we could do a choice on it. Buy it now choice. This is a geisha. Geisha girl. This is so, I love this one. I love it. So it's like a geisha met a jester. All right, so it would be a buy it now choice of 10. That geisha. You want the shark? Okay. Okay. It's so much fun. What's up? You're welcome. I've got a big one here. I see it, I see it, I see it. I always want to double check to make sure that I don't have any stones or anything missing. Okay. This would, we can also do at 10. I always want to triple check to make sure. This one necklace is so loud. I'm going to mute it. Oh, Izzy, that's awesome. And it was it was hailing here when I came home. We could do this one at 10 as well. And that one's the moon with a snowflake. So those would be the next round. And then that's it for those. Hey, Faith Robin, how you doing? Welcome in. So it's a buy it now choice of 10. So geisha on the first. Then we've got the other large brooch, also pendant. Then we have the snowflake in honor of today. So that's a little AB. Really pretty. So we will give that a few seconds. Yeah, crazy weather here. It always is, especially this time of year. All right, I'm going to put that vintage one away. Middle one, you got it. Congratulations. wear it in good health. Yeah, I can, if I have any more big ones, I can pull them for next week. I tried to pull a little bit of different today, you know, a little bit of this. Yeah, I love that. That shark is cool. Congrats. All right. Let's do, okay. Hey, Eileen, welcome in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hey, Eileen, did you guys get hail today? Oh my gosh, I was driving home and it was crazy. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. I'm not sure if it hit your area or not. Oh, we need to move that. There we go. All right. So we were talking about trying to get in really pretty aquamarine, creepy shark movies. That's funny. That is so funny. This is a size 7.5. Yep, about 7.5, 7 3/4. So this is another beautiful aquamarine. This one's a little bit richer in color. I'm going to get that to, I'm trying to prop it at right at the right angle. Okay. So size 7 3/4. It is 14 karat white gold vermeil. You've got the garnet and the aquamarine. We usually do this at 46. We're going to do a buy it now of 38. It's aquamarine. I love this ring. I know, right? So that just has spectacular aquamarine in it. And then you've got that garnet. I think it's a very pretty ring. So it's a buy it now of 38. It is. It's funny. Yeah, we get some crazy weather. But it's been crazy weather everywhere this year, so not a surprise. All right, so we're doing that in a buy it now of 38. All right. We will go ahead. Oh, I didn't highlight it. Sorry. There we go. In case someone saw that. All right, we will go ahead and pass. Really pretty necklace. Sterling silver and gold vermeil. I love this piece. We're going to do this one. Yeah. Oh, the quirky shark movies. Yeah, those are pretty funny. They're pretty dumb funny. You know, like, I love the movie Airplane because it's so stupid it's funny. You know, that kind of slapstick stuff. That stuff just makes me giggle. I love it. So, yeah, this is sterling silver and vermeil, and we're going to do a buy it now of 22. Let me go ahead and bring this up. So you've got this beautiful texture. Okay, let's bring that up so you can see that. I love that. Here's the back. So really pretty. Yeah, the Sharknado movies, right? That's right. That's what they're called. I'll just give that a few seconds. Okay. I'm going to show a really pretty pendant. That's funny. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. So this is lovely. All right, so let me show you the height. All right, this is really gorgeous. And I love that amethyst in the center. It is so gorgeous. This is Words of heart. Hi, Maritza. Welcome in. Welcome in. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a labradorite. You can see some of the labradorescence. Definitely needs a good clean, but it's a nice thick piece. Whoop, there you go. Here's the back. Nice large size veil. You could wear it on a torque. And we had this at a starting bid of 38. We'll go ahead and just do a buy it now of 30 on it. So pretty. Let's get that quarter next to it so you get an idea of the height. So really a beautiful piece. I can clean it up. That's not a problem. So it is labradorite, sterling, and amethyst. This one is, yeah, I could do 25 on it. I could, if you want. I can't. We've already cut it down. We can go another. If you want it for 25, you can have it for 25. Not a problem. Doesn't hurt to ask. I could always say no, but yeah, that's not a problem. It's so pretty and it's nice and thick. Oh, you're welcome. You got it. I will always entertain offers. Just don't get offended if I say no, because I'm marking stuff down pretty low as it is. But like I said, it's not a problem. Okay, well, let's do a really nice. I love these. So let me get them out here. All right. These are always so hard to show. I'm going to take the back off of it. All right, let's bring this up. Oh, you can see those. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Right? I get it. I get it. So these are sterling silver and opal earrings. And these in the center do free flow, so they will move. So hard to show. So hard to show on here. Yeah, exactly. We had these at 48. The lowest I can do is 40. So it would be a buy it now of 40. They are sterling silver and opal. And I've got the backs right there. But they're absolutely stunning. So you're getting a play of there. You know what? I'm going to leave it right there. You can see the purples and the greens, the blues coming through on that top piece. You can see more of the yellows. I know it's blurry, but we're going to try to show all the coloration. So you've got your peach, your yellow on that side. We were doing this instead at 40. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It is. It's gorgeous. Yeah, they're not little, but yeah, those would be cute on a little girl. But yeah, they're about the size of a quarter if we can get them to straighten out. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I know it's so hard to show these on camera. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. I'm trying to show some springy colors because I want summer here. All right. I want the cold weather to go away. All right, let's do this one. This is vintage. And it says Mary. Mary. It is a beautiful vintage approach, you can see I love this. This is an old piece. Let me bring this up. Lovely. Nice long stabby factor on that. Got your trombone, as I call it, your Mary. If you know a Mary, it is a beautiful vintage piece. And this one we're going to do at a starting bid of 32. It is an older piece. Yeah, yep, it is. It's almost quite antique. I'm trying to remember the dates. I have my file, but it's over on the other side. It's actually on my old computer too. It is very old, yes. All right, we can go ahead and pass on that. It is. I like to show a variety. All right, let's go ahead and do some more costume. So these are, brain is not functioning. Here we go. Okay. These are just plain but beautiful chains. Okay. Yes, you can. Yeah, I know. And I can't remember the dates offhand. So neither of these are marked. So I have, I'm gonna show them side by side so you guys get an idea. So these are nice vintage chains. All right, so we've got the brushed gold tone, and then we've got the really pretty, these are heavier, silver tone, not marked bracelets, oh my gosh, not marked necklaces. And I'll get you the measurement. We'll just do a buy it now choice on these of 8, and they're so pretty. This one is definitely thicker, more robust. Sock monkey. And these are costume. So 28 inches on that one. And this one is 28 inches as well. So really pretty costume, heavy duty necklaces. I am not sure if I showed this one to you guys last week, so I will show this. It's so pretty. It's short, but it's so pretty. We'll just give that a few seconds. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. All right. This one is gorgeous. All I'm going to say is it's vintage. All right. It's short. It's beautiful, though. Okay. They are really nice chains. They are. All right. So here's the back. I want you guys. Oh, there we go. So here is the back. I'll show you this from the front. So it is braided. And then you've got that really pretty, I would call it a light bronze color. And it's woven. Really pretty. Bring that up so you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and open this. Get a measurement on this one. It is really a gorgeous piece. This one's heavier as well. So this one is including the barrel. It would be 15.5 inches. It's just squeak. There we go. So this is very vintage. We'll do a starting bid on this one of 14. I love that piece. I just think it's classy. I wonder if that'd fit around my neck. I don't know. I did lose weight in my neck, so I'm not sure. I have to try. I'll give that a few more seconds. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Let's do one more costume piece, and then we'll go back to some sterling. If I can get it out. I think I showed this to you. Let me double check and make sure all the stones are there before I show it. Yes. So this is pretty. It's a brass tone. This is newer. This is definitely newer. But it's so pretty. It's got that chevron design. I think I did show this to you guys. But it's just such a beautiful piece. I love that. That would look great in a frame. This one will do a starting bid of 10. I'm going to bring you down. Sorry. So you've got this beautiful chevron. You've got the blues, the greens. These are acrylic. And then you've got the like sapphire blue color. And then I love the way this is woven. It reminds me of a J. Crew piece, but I couldn't tell you. There's nothing on there. And the measurement on this would be just about 18 inches. It's hard to measure that with that. But just such a pretty color or coloration. So that was a starting bid of 10. Okay, we got SMP in at 10. We're looking for 12 or better. Just give that a second. If there is no other interest, we'll go ahead and count it down. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations. Enjoy it. I love that chain. I just think it's fabulous. Enjoy it. All right. We are going to do a size 9 Praisiolite. Oh, you're most welcome. This is such a pretty ring. It's Praisiolite. And that is a beautiful, beautiful Praisiolite. Usually it's a thinner green. It is the amethyst family. Show you there. All right, this one is a size 9. Let me get it on the ring holder. I love this piece. So this one, yeah, size 9. And this one we could do a buy it now of, we can do it for 26. Bring that up so you can see that. Come on, baby. Here we go. I love the setting. It's fantastic. So if you are a green person, it is gorgeous. And that is part of the amethyst family. You'll hear it called green amethyst. You'll hear it called Praisiolite. You'll just hear it called amethyst as well. Oh, I am getting some more of the extenders in, and I will be getting some in Vermeil. So thank goodness. I've been trying hard to get you guys some Vermeil ones. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that ring. I'll try to show a little variety today. All right. Let's do a, where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, so this is a 30-inch chain. All right, so let me get this off of these little holders. So it's a 30-inch. I have to be careful that when I cut my little sticker thing that I don't cut the chain. Okay. This is a really pretty 30-inch. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is 30 inches long. I'm going to bring this down. And then when I bring it up, I'm going to clear it. It's so shiny. Love it. So 30-inch sterling silver chain. And I will pick it up and show it closer. So 30-inch. And then this one we can do at 30. Buy it now. I do have a few of these available. So 30 inches. Let's bring this up. So if you love that diamond cut, it's so hard to show. So it is 30 inches. I do have a few available. Yeah, so 30 inches on that one. I do have 30 inches in bead ball, as I call them, the bead balls. And I have some 30-inch snake chains. Figured I'd show some basic chains today as well. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? We're just showing some costume, some sterling, going back and forth. And then here is the 30-inch snake chain. And that is also 30. So that is the snake chain in 30 inches of sterling silver. And that is the diamond cut. Sorry about the crinkling, guys. I try to keep, they're beautiful chains. And they're 30 inches, a lot. It's hard to find 30 inches. So, snake chain. I do have some 26-inch, some 28, some 24, and 16 and 18. Have a good one. Yeah, keep warm. I know, right? I was in jewelry jail Monday. Oh my gosh. January, February, and March. Pretty much the whole month. Those 3 months. So I get it. All right, let's go ahead and do. All right. These are super pretty. I'm going to take them out of their bag. They're in their metal bag. So these are designer earrings. Let's get them out. So I love these. Let's get that up. All right. Bring that over. You guys see that on the back? I love these. I love these. Telltale sign when you see the fleur-de-lis on the back. These are Judith Ripka earrings. Let me go ahead and show the back. So it's like a basket weave. So if you guys see a fleur-de-lis on earrings when you're out and about, pick them up and then look at them closer and see if they say Judith Ripka. These are lovely, lovely earrings. These, hey, Cool Ranch, welcome in. These are, yeah, Judith Ripka. So we're going to do a starting bid on these of 50. They are classy. Puffy pillow. Go ahead and bring that up. There is your Judith Ripka, excuse me. Right there. These are lovely earrings. I almost call them Judith Jacks, not Judith Ripka. Next, oh, well, it is already April. So later in the month, I'm going to be doing an all ring sale on one of the dates. Haven't picked it out yet. Oh, do they? All right, we will go ahead and pass on the Judith Ripka. All right, oh, I love this ring. I love this ring. Hey, guess what? I love this ring. It's so pretty. Deb needs a vacation. There we go. I know, right? Amy, they were doing a control burn here, and I'm in between the two forest preserves. So yeah, is there a way to adjust them? I don't know. I wouldn't mess with it, but there could be. So this is a blue opal, and then you have CZ, really pretty color, and it is a size 9. Okay, so size 9, and it is 14 karat white gold. I know, right? It is 14 karat white gold vermeil, blue opal, and CZ. And this one would be a buy it now of 36. It is a very pretty blue. It is fabulous. It is fabulous. It's kind of like that Caribbean quartz. Oh, you know what? I still have that on my desk. So that's blue opal. I have the Caribbean. Oh, wow. The Caribbean quartz is a little bit more Caribbean. Here's that Caribbean quartz. So you can see the color difference. Yeah. So the Caribbean quartz is a little bit darker, but then you have your opal, that really pretty color. All right. I know. Gosh, it must have been about 6 years ago. My son and I used to walk, and I would walk 10 miles. I'd walk in the morning, 10 miles, and then him and I would go out in the afternoon and walk. And we walked through a control area right after they were done burning, and I had to go to the emergency room. My eyes were closed shut. I couldn't. My lips were. Oh, it was horrible. We got home, we got home from the walk, and I was like, I felt a little puppy. I laid down for a while. I woke up. I couldn't open my eyes. So yeah, that was nasty. They never figured out where it was. This one, I am not sure where this one came from. Usually if I know, I will tell you. They are most commonly found in Peru. Peruvian. Yeah, Peru. So really beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I was sick. I was in the hospital almost a week. It was bad. Plus, I was dehydrated. But because, you know, I'd walk 10 miles that morning and then walk some more with my son later. The good old days when I used to do that. Okay, you guys, this is an expensive piece, but I only show it once in a while, and it makes me happy. It makes me really happy. All right. So this is carved. Okay, I'm going to try to say it really slowly because I always screw it up. Phosphoriterite. Okay, so it is carved. It is stunning. This one is a starting bid of 100 on it. And let me go ahead and spell that for you. P-H-O-S. P-H-O-S. Okay. There we go. Now you see why I can never say it. It is stunning. I'm going to see. It is a fabulous, fabulous piece. It is hand carved. Phosphorite. I swear I could just never say it. But it is beautiful. Do you guys remember I had those Peruvian blue opals, those other ones? I had the owls. This is the same carver. So this is fabulous. It is fabulous. I know it's not for everybody, but it's gorgeous. So hand carved. Oops, there we go. Love it. All right. I had to show it. Like I said, I try to pull out some different things every once in a while. Things you may have never seen or heard of, or you guys just need a good laugh at listening to me try to say it. All right. Well, let's do something crazy. Let's do a... Okay. And we're going to do a starting bid choice. And we're going to start these at 10. And I'll show them to you here in a second. I got to get them out of their little baggie. All right. So these are adorable sterling silver teacup. And I do have the coffee pot. So that could be a coffee cup. So you've got your choice. There is your mocha. The top does open. And then here is your cup. And these are heavy. They're iodized. Really cute. They are sterling. You've got a coffee cup and you have got your mocha pot. Bring that up. That is an Italy mark. You guys, I don't know if you can see that. So I should have looked it up. This one is, yeah, let me see if I got one left. I might. Yep. So you see that star, and then you've got the provenance, or the number, excuse me, the number there. And that tells you the registry under the AR. So that would be in Italy. This is the region, and that is the number. So that's what those numbers mean on there. Okay, the 18-inch. I should. Let me look. I got the chains right here. Let me see if I have any of the 18 inches left in the figure. 18-inch, we have got snake, we have bead. Yes, it looks like I do have one left. Let me go ahead and, yep, I do, Maritza, right here. Yep, I do. You got it. Congrats. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. You get a little baggie for that. Put a little slice of paper in there. That way I know who is who. Yes. All right. We will go ahead and pass on the coffee pot. But yeah, Italy. They're so cute. They're so cute. All right. Let's go ahead and pass on those. Put those into a bag. All right, let's do a vintage pair of earrings. So these need a cleanup if that's your jam. I personally, I don't know if I'd clean them. These are gorgeous. So that is amethyst. It's got a nice long wire. I was going to clean them, but then I said, I better not. I better not. Because some, you know, I like them this way as well. But I can clean them. If you buy them and you want me to clean them up for you, I can do it. If you buy them and you don't want them cleaned up, that is fine with me as well. So these are gorgeous. We're going to do a starting bid on these. We had them at 36. We'll start it at 28. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I can't talk. Gorgeous. I know someone had asked me, can you clean them? You know, can you clean them up? I'm like, if you want them, I'll clean them up. But because they're just so, I don't know. I love that. They're just rich colored. Okay, we showed the phosphogerate. Did anyone that's here want to see some more of the bees? I don't see the person that requested them in chat, so I won't bring them up. If you guys are not interested in the amber bees. Okay. All right, we will go ahead and pass on those. Beautiful vintage earrings. All right. This is a stunning necklace. And I am not positive if this is Chubet or if it is, I think it's Lancaster. I think Lancaster, that also has the same kind of mark. I'm just kind of don't want it to get tangled, so. And I'll show you guys the marking. Oh, all right. Okay. So it is the $. There are a few companies that do that. And it is marked sterling. So it could be Chubet. It could be Lancaster. This is a gorgeous piece. It is gorgeous. It could also be native, because there are a few different symbols, but I am not positive, so I'm not going to go there. All right, so this one would be a starting bid of 65. We had it at 85. My notes are upside down, so we took $20 off. So it is a starting bid of 65, possibly Chubet. There are many people that use the $sign nowadays. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can get that knot out. I can easily get that knot out with 2 toothpicks, because I made that myself. Gorgeous. I'm looking to see if I have a toothpick on my table, so that I can get it out now. Nope. Not sure where my toothpick went. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. We'll go ahead and pass on that. I will try to do a little more research on that piece. All right. How about we do a princess cut sapphire? This is pretty. I love this. Hey, Colleen, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So this is a lovely, lovely piece. So you have 14 karat white gold vermeil. These are all princess cut. Bring that up. Sapphires. And a range of colors. Hey, Blue Rose, how you doing? So those are all sapphires. Yellow, blue, and a lighter blue. It is 18 inches. Yeah, 2 needles work. Yep. I use that. And any boxes for you today? I do have 3 made up. I can show them. You've probably seen them. I've got the, yeah, I can show them. And I'm working on more. Okay, so this, okay. Okay, you got it. Yep, they're right there. Okay, so this is a starting bid of 40. Oh, I hit 50. Nope, we want 40. Let's correct that before it goes. It is, and it's princess cut sapphires. So you've got the yellow, you've got the deeper blue, but then you have the lighter blue sapphire there. So it's not huge. I'm going to take that off of there. Hey, I think it's done hailing. So all sapphires. That yellow sapphire is just popping. Yep, let me mark you down. You want the 3 boxes. Okay. And for those that don't know, I do costume jewelry containers. And I will be making some more up. All right, you got it. All right, we will go ahead and pass. This one into there. All right. Let's do, because we love them, these are gorgeous. So in the title, well, no, I don't think it was in the title. It's Gemstone Sterling and Costume. So gotta show this some gemstones. I'm gonna put it this direction so you guys can kind of see that. So these are fire opal and then a reddish brown sapphire. So you've got 2 different colors. You see that? You've got sapphires there. Those are all sapphires around your Ethiopian Wello opal. These are going to be a starting bid of 38. So fire opal. I'll pull those back up so you can see them. Or excuse me, Ethiopian Wello opal. I cannot talk today, you guys. I am so tired. All right. So those, you've got your opal, and then you've got all those around our sapphires. You can see the orange and the pink. They're absolutely gorgeous. So you've got all the little holes there, which also provide light, which make them just even better. Get back up there. Okay, we got another 30-ish minutes. Do you guys want to see mostly costume, or do you guys want to see Sterling? Just let me know. Or if you don't care, let me know that. I go with the flow. I go with the flow. All right, let's do some costume real quick. All right. So this is pretty. It is a brass tone. This one is heavy. It is a J. Crew. It's not in great condition. I'm going to show you guys that there. But I thought this is still really pretty, and it looks antique. You know, you guys know what I mean. Antique. But it's got wear on it. But it's just such a heavy piece that I thought I would still go ahead and offer it. I want to point that out. Let me make sure you guys see that right there. You can see where it is. It's colored, but it's so pretty. Very heavy. And since it is damaged, we're going to just do, we'll just do a buy it now of 5. Really beautiful link. It is a J. Crew, and they are notorious for getting that darkness. So, but I didn't want to, you know, put it into a craft thing unless I showed it first, and then if it doesn't, it will go into a craft lot, because I know somebody can do something really pretty with those. All right, we will go ahead and pass on that. Craft lot she goes. All right. I am going to do this at, okay, this is a Chico's. We're going to do this at a buy it now of 5. This is in great condition. So it is silver tone. It hangs like this. Let's get that out there so you guys can see that. So you've got 3 metal, or is that, yeah, 3 metal tassels. Then you have this fun movement. So this is Chico's. So it's going to do it for 5. I pulled these for yesterday, but my partner in crime wasn't feeling well, so we didn't get a chance to show. So I figure I'll show you guys. So it is 30 inches. It is Chico's. And it's just fun. It's a fun piece. I love that. Excuse me. Right. The coffee pot and the teacup, you got it. You got it. I actually have them, I think, right here on my desk. They're here somewhere. Oh, here they are. You got them. That's okay. You know, you can't worry about it, right? Hey, random treasures. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, and those were the coffee and the mocha. And those are one's marked Italy, and you'll see that it has its Italy marks on it. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that in there. You got it. Did I write down it's for HC? No. Okay. You got it. You got it. I cannot do 40 for the Judith earrings. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I really do. I cannot. Those ones I paid up for. They're so pretty. I could show them again real quick. They're so pretty. Let me get them out of their hermetically sealed bag. I love these bags. I've been using these bags for years. It's so I don't have to continue to clean them. So I put the little, you know. Let me go ahead and show them real quick. So these are the Judith Ripka. And they're the pillow. What's my best offer? I have to think about that. How about, I'll meet you in the middle. How about 46? We can do 46. If you want them for 46, I can do that. It is. I know. They're Judith Ripka. I paid up for them. I'll lose a little bit, but you know what? Such is life, right? So if you want them for 46, you got it. All right. Enjoy them. They're beautiful. They will come in their little package with the anti-tarnish. You got it. Okay, let me finish writing that to Rose Lady. And that's over Judith. All right, you got it. They're so pretty. Colleen, are you still here? Did you see the, I'm not going to say it right, the phosphoriterite? Okay. You want the malachite? Okay, you want the bracelets. It should be right here. A bracelet. You got it. Here is the bracelet for HC. Here is that for phosphoriterite. I'm not sure if Colleen's here. I wanted her to see it. Isn't it cool? All right. HC, you got it. Gotcha for the bracelet. All right. So she's a beauty. I'll have to send her a picture later if she's not here. All right. You guys just want me to say the word, right? All right. It's raining sterling silver necklaces. All right, we were doing a costume, weren't we? We were. All right, so this is costume. This we're going to do, we'll just do a buy it now of 4. So this is coral and shell. Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. That is not a problem. All right, so we've got, this is costume. So silver tone, you've got the red coral, and then you've got the shell. Oh, no problem. Yeah, jewelry's small, you know, it's different when it's like glassware and stuff like that. Yeah, if I send out the invoice and you pay it and you want me to hold it, that is not a problem. It saves you guys on shipping, so not a problem. All right, so this chain is 18 inches, and this would be a buy it now of 14. Yeah, so what I'll do, Blue Rose, is I will just charge you for the price, and then when it comes time to ship, we can add the shipping cost later. So that one is coral. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Not sure what she's talking about. The coral is 4. You might be lagging. You might be lagging. Oh, it's $4. Oh. Yeah, refresh. All right. If you want that, it will be 4. I'll go ahead and pull it for you. And you might be lagging, so I'll just put it over here. All right. Okay. Let's do. Okay, this is not sterling, you guys. Not sterling. This is small. It's $4. So yeah, I got you for 4. I mean, if you want to pay me 10, no, I'm kidding. Nope, I would not charge you more than that. 4. Okay. All right. All right. So this is not sterling. It is. Oh crap. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find my test stuff. It's right here. We're going to test it together. I'm going to put this underneath. We're going to test this piece real quick. Yep. All right, let me get my testing stuff out. It is marked sterling. Oh, no. We're going to go ahead and I want to get a really good, I want to make sure it was in it. It said non-sterling, but I'm like, wait a minute. So we are going to test this. Just because it's marked sterling doesn't mean it is sterling. And from this angle, I can't tell if it's blue or not. Nope. It is not sterling. So it is marked sterling, but it is not coming up as sterling. But absolutely beautiful. It is pretty small. I do wear a 7. And it does fit me. So, all right. I just don't feel comfortable selling something that's marked sterling when it's not. That makes me very uncomfortable. All right, let's do. Oh. Let's do. I don't know, Amy, because it's marked sterling. I hate to sell those. You know what I mean? I'll let you know if I decide I'm going to sell it. Okay, these are sterling. Yeah. I'm so happy that today at the senior center they're having the dog come in. There's comfort dogs that come in and visit. And so my hubby should be very happy when he gets home. Yes, I always like to test everything. That's why I questioned it. And if you guys ever have a question, ask me to test and I will easily test for you. Okay, so these are 1 3/4 inches. These are sterling silver, and these would be a buy it now, and we can do them for 20. And these are pretty. Let me go ahead and get the quarter up there. These are a nice pair of earrings. Yes, I know. They got the therapy dogs twice a month, I believe. But these are gorgeous, and they are sterling. Yeah, it was funny. I dropped him off yesterday, Amy, and he says to me, "Why do you do this to me?" Right? So that's like normal, you know, because he's very attached to me. But it's funny. I go to pick him up, and he's smiling and laughing. They had a great time yesterday. They always do, you know. He's just very attached. So it's just funny. And when he says that, I just look at him in the eyes and I say, "Because I love you." So it's funny. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the sterling earrings. They're what I say they were 1 3/4 inch. Yes, 1 3/4 inch. 1 3/4 inch. Hey, Joanne, welcome in. And they are sterling. That's good to see you. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on those. Let's do a quacky piece. I love this piece. At first, when you look at it, it's like, do those colors belong together? But they really do. So I love this. It is, okay, so it is Plique Jour, which is an enamel that's heated up and then set here. So enamel, and then you've got a blue topaz. I love this piece. He's my freaky bird. And it does come on its chain. And originally we had this at 48. It is Plique Jour or Plique de Jour. And we're going to do it at a, right now, bottom price, 38. I can go 10 off on that. So that is all. It's so precious, isn't it? I know. And I do love the blue topaz on the bottom. And it does come with its chain. But yeah, it's a happy bird. That is Plique Jour or Plique de Jour. Let's see there, which is enamel and other particles. He's just fun. I like him. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on him. Like I said, we're just going to keep on moseying. I will show one pair of the bees knees, but these aren't blatant like the other bees. So these are cute. All right, so these are more underrated little bees. All right. So sterling silver and a Baltic amber. Oh, yeah, you too. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll be here Friday, same time. So these guys are a buy it now of 24. And they are sterling silver and Baltic amber. These are cute bees. They're not busy bees like the other bees. I know. Aren't they cute? These are nice, you know. I mean, I love the other ones. You know, it's not one of these big old bees. But, you know, I love this design, but isn't that awesome? All right, I'm going to put my color away. Whew, I can smell that acid from the cleaning. Whew, that stuff reeks. They are super cute, aren't they? I've got one more set of orange. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on the bees. They're going to buzz off. All right. So these are stunning. If you love orange. All right. So these are orange. Yeah, they're buzzing off. These are 14 karat gold, vermeil, white. Sorry, I should clarify that. White gold vermeil. You've got your opal, and then you have the pearl. The chain is 18 inches. I do have these in the earring. These are going to be a buy it now choice, and I will go the lowest I can is going to be 40. I cannot go lower per choice. All right, so we've got that. We've got the ring, and let me double check the size. This one is a little bit bigger than an 8. So these are orange, beautiful opals. We do them by choice because not everyone likes a set. And then I have the earrings, which is really a great choice too, because you're getting 2 earrings. So you're getting, let's take the backing off of this. All right. But I like to show them as a set so you guys can get an idea. So it would be a buy it now choice of 40. So you've got the ring, you've got the necklace, and you have the earrings. They are orange opal. I'm trying to get that orange. You can see a little bit of the green and the yellow popping through on the top of the ring. Aren't they pretty? I know. Yeah. So choice of 40. It's just so hard to show the opals on camera. The ring size is, let me show you on the ring holder. It's a little bit over an 8 if you turn it a little bit, just a tiny over an 8. It's so pretty. Yeah, they are. I thought Broncos were blue and orange. Aren't they blue and orange? I thought they were like this, you know, like blue and orange. These are opals too. See, yeah, blue and orange. I have these too. I have that set. That's blue and orange. We showed those earlier. You must have missed them. I have a ring in that too, Amy, in the blue and orange. I can show you that one since I got it out here. All right. I'll just move those over to the side because they're right here on my board. The ring, did we have a ring for this one? We did. The ring size in the blue and orange was, get it back out of its bag. All right, let me get that off screen. This is a size 8. And those are all orange opals with the blue. Isn't that pretty? And I have the earrings for this and a necklace. Oh, Plumber just left. Ah, So I do have this one as well. All right. And that one's a size 8. All right, let me move these over. All right, so we will go ahead and pass on these. I just want to put them on their correct one. Let's do a beauty purple. All right, you guys have seen this before. If you are a purple lover, all right. Let's see if we can get it to hold on here. All right. Those are opals too. I do have these available if anyone's looking for opal beads. I do have those. All right. Let's see if this will stay on the leatherette. Sometimes they slip off the leatherette. Okay. So that is all faceted amethyst. It's 18 inches, gold vermeil, and then you have faceted, the faceted amethyst, citrine, and sapphires. So you've got citrine there, and then all these little blue specks are sapphires, and then you have, this is all amethyst. It's faceted. It is vermeil. It is a beauty. And this one is a starting bid of 100. Okay, you want the orange opal ring and the orange opal earrings. So ring and earrings. These are the ones you want. Okay, you got it. All right, you got it. Let me get those backs in there. Yeah. Okay, and the ring. You got it. All right. So again, that one is amethyst and gold vermeil, amethyst, citrine, and then sapphire. Well, you can always say that it's your birthday year, right? See, I could get away with that now, but you know. All right, you got it. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and pass on that. So I'm going to move the camera up. Be afraid. Be afraid. I'm a hot mess, you guys. I'm so tired. So tired. But yeah, Friday I will be back at 12 noon, hopefully rested, I hope. We'll see. It's going to be all sterling, and then sterling. Are you talking about the shorter ones? I have everything. I keep them on a tray right here. So let me see. If you're looking for the little teardrops, they are here. I'm not sure which ones you were talking about, because I did show the opal. I have these, which are the opal and sapphire. So we'll call that one Sappy. And then we have the littles, which are the Ethiopian Wellow. Here, let me go camera down. Sorry. I'll save you guys though. Okay. Let me get them back out of their bag. So there were these, the Ethiopian Wellow. Is that the ones? I'm not sure if that's the, it just depends which ones. I'm not sure. So we'll just give it a second and see. Yep, those. Okay. I had to think there for a minute. You got it. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. Enjoy them. The teardrops, thanks. I'm glad somebody's brain is working because mine is just like, nope, not today. Okay, let me write that down. Let me stick that to the bag. All right, you got it. No problem. All right. So yeah, I will be, bye Amy, thanks for coming in. I will be here Friday, 2 to 2:30, depending. If there's anything you guys want to see, always email me. And if I have time to find it, I'll find it for you. Try to give me a little bit of notice before the sale. But yeah, I do have trays, and I keep this stuff out for about a week. So that way, if there's something you were looking at, I'll know exactly where it's at. So yeah, had real birds chirping on her auction. I know, right? Right? I know. So once it gets warmer here, I will open those windows again, and we will get the birds chirping. And if they knock me for it, I'm going to say, YouTube. All right. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I am going to heat up my coffee, and I'll see you guys real soon. Thanks so much for coming in, you guys. Bye.